Hi everyone, my name is Mateus, and today we're going to talk about video games. According to reliable industry insider and journalist, Jeff Grubb, marketing for Respawn Entertainment Star Wars Jedi Survivor will begin in December. During a recent episode of Game Mess Mornings, Grubb said that Star Wars Jedi Survivor is still on track for that March release date. He goes on to point out how it's now less than 5 months away until the rumored launch, but we've had very few details on the sequel. Grubb then says that Respawn Entertainment and EA have a plan. They're going to start talking about it in December, and go right into the release. There's no issue with the game right now, that was just always the plan, a pretty short window of when they're going to promote Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Grubb expressed. Bayonetta 3 developer Platinum Games has responded to the controversy that's embroiled its upcoming game after it replaced longtime protagonist voice actor Helena Taylor with Jennifer Hale. The studio published a statement saying, "We give our full support to Jennifer Hale as the new Bayonetta, and asking people to please refrain from any further comments that would disrespect Jennifer or any of the other contributors to the series." The studio also says that it agrees with a statement recently posted by Hale herself. The actor, who is best known for voicing the female version of Commander Shepard from the Mass Effect series, recently posted a tweet emphasizing her support for the right of actors to be properly paid. She asked for people to keep an open mind about the forthcoming game, which she says was created by an entire team of hardworking, dedicated people. The much-anticipated Kerbal Space Program 2 will launch into early access on February 24, 2023, available on Steam, Epic Games Store, and other PC storefronts. We are so excited to release Kerbal Space Program 2 in early access because it will allow Kerbal fans to see for themselves all the amazing progress we've made as we reach the final stages of development, said creative director Nate Simpson. At its heart, KSP2 is about exploration, discovery, and conquering the force of gravity by adding more boosters. During early access, players will be able to explore the entire Kerbalar system, launching from Kerbin, exploring the pockmarked and breathtaking Mun, and catching a glimpse of the green clouds of Jul. A Capcom producer has claimed the company currently has no plans to remake cult classic Resident Evil installment Code Veronica. Speaking to website Noisy Pixel, series producer Yoshiaki Hirabayashi said that there were no concrete plans to develop a Resident Evil Code Veronica remake, but didn't totally rule out the opportunity, stating that if the opportunity comes, maybe. Code Veronica was released for Dreamcast in 2000, and later on other platforms, and canonically takes place between Resident Evil 2 and 3. So in terms of Capcom's ongoing efforts to remake the series, it's technically been overlooked. Sony Santa Monica will offer players a lot of different graphics options in God of War Ragnarok, as a new report has revealed settings that support 4K/30 FPS, 60 frames per second, and a FPS performance mode that syncs to 120Hz mode on monitors. Thanks to a graphics mode options breakdown from Press Start, it's been confirmed that God of War Ragnarok supports 120Hz. In a practical sense, this means that it's designed to run with an unlocked frame rate that aims to stay above 60 frames per second. The modes listed in the report are as follows. Favor resolution, 4K/30 FPS locked. Favor performance, 60 FPS locked. Favor resolution, high frame rate on 4K/40 FPS locked, HDMI 2.1 required. Favor performance, high frame rate on syncs with 120Hz, HDMI 2.1 required. As always with the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, your television will need to support HDMI 2.1 in order to use the 120Hz option. New Star Wars Eclipse details have reportedly emerged, claiming the game will introduce a new race to the Star Wars universe. Story details, including some of the main characters, have also been described in a new report from Sacred Symbols. The game, which was announced during the Game Awards last year, is reportedly still in very early production. This game, as far as I can tell, is not even really in production yet, said Sacred Symbols host Colin Moriarty. The podcast then goes on to describe documents provided to them which appear to give an overview of one of the game's main characters, as well as their motivations. The podcast also notes that the game is being co-written by David Cage and Adam Williams, who have previously helmed other Quantic Dream titles. Materials seen by this podcast describe a so-called Project S, with a character named Sarah as the lead. Sarah is described as an athletic 30-something and is a member of a human-like race. This race is at the lead of some sort of empire called the Zeron, a race not seen in Star Wars before. It prides itself on political and military aggression. Similar to what you find elsewhere in Star Wars, there's little differentiation between males and females when it comes to roles and responsibilities, but there's an interesting wrinkle: when Zeron marries, their nuptials carry interesting military implications as they become one governing unit that works together. This is a problem, because Sarah, a fanatical true believer in the violence and criminality regularly demonstrated by her empire, is married to a character named Zendo, who is a far softer touch. Part of the game seems to revolve around these two characters and their relationship. This empire seemingly refers to the Zeron faction, not the Galactic Empire seen during the Skywalker era of Star Wars. Star Wars Eclipse takes place at least 200 years before Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace. It's unclear if this plot is the one that will be used for the final game, as little to nothing official has emerged about the project since it was first announced during the Game Awards. That's all the news for today, Sunday, October 23, 2022. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. The links to all the subjects discussed in this video are available in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.